Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another DC Universe online tutorial. Today I will be showing you guys my PvP loadout for Gadget DPS. Now this loadout has been working perfectly for me, but before I get started I want to give all the credit to Balkan. His channel is Balkan Let's Play. He's a very good DCUO player and I recommend you guys check him out. Anyways, back to the loadout. So we're gonna go into traits here, and I'm gonna show you my powers. Now I only have tier 1 PvP, but I can put up a fight against the guys with the highest tier, the elemental android, and other higher tiers much higher than me. I'll show you guys some gameplay of the loadout later. But first, in Iconics, we're gonna get Weapons Expert, Tactical Genius, Powerful Resistance, and Wisdom of Solomon. This will give us health. Power is important, and then you got your DPS chance things right here. So next we're going to go into traps. You want Taser Pole, Stealth, Fear Gas, Thermite Mine. I'll explain why we need all of these later. Gauss Grenade, Neural Neutralizer, Bunker Buster, and then go to Tricks and get Sticky Bomb, Holographic Decoy, Intimidation, and Distract. Now the loadout is going to look something like this. Going to damage. Your first will be Neural Neutralizer, Gauss Grenade, Holographic Decoy, Stealth, Intimidation, and then Distract. And then for your Stealth loadout, I use Surprise Attack, Thermite Mine, and Bunker Buster. Okay, so now I'm going to be explaining kind of what each one does. So first, when you get off right into the fight, I always use my first power, this one. So basically, it'll kind of stun them. So it'll put up those explosions like that, and then it'll give you a shield as well that'll last a little bit, and that'll pretty much block a substantial amount of incoming damage that's coming to you. Next up, you've got your Electric Gauss Grenade, and that's kind of just a DPS toy just to have in there when you've got, you know, you can kind of clip with it like that. You can clip with it, so that's good for that. This next one, the Decoy, looks like this, and that's pretty much going to block half the incoming damage. It's going to direct half of that damage that's coming to you, about around half of it, to that Decoy. Very, very useful in PvP 1v1, so I love this one. So usually I pop my Decoy like that, and then I pop my first power that puts up my shield and distracts them. This, I don't use the Gauss Grenade too much, but I do. It does come in handy for clipping every once in a while. Then you've got your Distract, this little cloak thing. Now this is, I only use this either when I'm not in combat, so when I'm kind of setting up for the fight, or when I get in big trouble and I need to get out. So I use this, and then usually before a fight. For example, in Shadowlands, pretend this is the main point and I just killed the guy and he's coming back. I'll put down a couple of mines like this, and then once he steps into the kill, the little King of the Hill thing, he'll blow up and it'll do damage, fire burning damage to him. Also, if I get in trouble, sometimes right before I'm about to die, and we both have very little health, I'll pop my Distract, and then right after that I'll pop my Bunker Buster. So that supercharge will most likely kill him, so it'll either save me or it'll take him down with me. Very, very useful stuff. Okay, to get out of it, just hit. Then Intimidation here, you get a little bit of a booster. I think it's a might booster from this. You get might ticks actually with your regular precision attacks. As you can see, I'm getting some might ticks, and it also kind of stuns them like that. See how he's stunned? He's kind of like afraid. That's what the Intimidation does. Now this one, the last power, it looks like that. This is just if your trinket's used up and you're on the ground, you can pop that and it'll get you up immediately like that, and then plus it will block incoming damage for a couple of seconds. So I almost use that more than I use my trinket, because when you're getting down to those low health levels, that can come in huge handy. Alright guys, so let me just make sure I've got everything for you. We've got all of those. Yep, so once again, pretend this guy, we just started a fight. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to pop my Decoy, then I'm going to pop this one. Then I'm going to do a little bit of damage to him, clip with my Gauss Grenade. we're gonna pop Intimidation so we can get that little bit of a might booster. Say he knocks me down, I pop this, and then we start getting in trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this distract and then hit this one for my bunker buster. So once again, guys, just to show you my little loadout, let's get all of these. I've been doing some PvP lately, so I've got all those. But this is, you know, as you can see, low level PvP stuff. This is the highest thing I've got. But I can put up a fight against guys with the elemental android suits, and I usually win when they're about one tier or so higher than me. So now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay. Yeah, Alright, what's up, guys? So we're back here with the PvP gameplay. Now, first off, this first player, he's a little bit higher tier. I only came out with beating him a couple of times, but this Loadout, you know, he was at least 2 tiers higher than me. I remember inspecting him at the beginning. He was 2 tiers higher than I was. But he had some high-level gear. Still able to put up a good fight, like I was saying, though. But always, you know, you gotta find that balance. So I used the Decoy. You see, actually, I think the Decoy is gone at this point. But I did deploy him at the beginning of the fight. And I'm gonna pop my shield here in a sec. Let's see if I... Oh, maybe I won't. Yep, there it is. But having the shield up is very important. I was much more defensive against this guy since he was so much stronger than me and he hit so much harder. I had to go much more defensive than offensive. But it pulled out in the end, guys. I ended up losing that match, actually, but it was a good fight. This guy is a lower tier. He's the same tier as I am with that tier 1 gear. Plus he's a tank, so it was a little bit, you know, he's much more defensive. But I still went with the defensive fight against this guy, you know. Here he wanted to fight in the spawn right when the match started, so I did whatever, I just fought him. And I used my Decoy, always use my Decoy first. Then once we start getting the heat of things, when he starts fighting me, that's when I pop my shield. So good stuff there. He blocks at the end, I just mow him down. So the next fight, I was on the defensive again, so I cloaked here and put down a couple of mines. Like I was saying earlier, those mines help. Now he doesn't know where I am, so he's going to run over here, and that'll set off the mine, which will knock him down, first of all, and it will do fire damage to him. It'll do that might damage over time, which is good stuff. Then you're going to, I think I popped my Decoy, and then my shield is going to be the next thing to go. So Decoy and shield are going to be your main 2 things, guys. This is a very defensive loadout, like I keep saying. So Decoy, then shield, that's the order when you're starting out a fight. If it's towards the end of the fight and you have both of those abilities available to you, if you only have enough power for one, I would definitely choose the shield over the Decoy, because if you've got lower health, that nick of time that the shield is going to protect you for can be life or death, and you can deal enough damage to take out your enemy. The Decoy is only going to really block half the damage, so if it's a fight where it's coming down to the end, my screen's getting that red on it, I would definitely choose the shield right there. I popped it. I used my shield over my Decoy. Just something to think about, guys. But this was a close one at the end here. He has so much more health, and he's tanky, so it took me a long time to take him out. We were both just dying, fighting for survival. Plus he had his sidekick and 3 of those other guys around him, Brainiac guys around him, but I still came out on top. Unfortunately, after that, he came back and I had like no health because I had to still fight the Brainiac guys, and he killed me. On this next one, we're a little bit more offensive, so jump in there, pop my Decoy, and then my shield. That order is very specific there. And then there I just pop my smoke bomb to get up quickly and make me immune to his attacks for a couple of seconds. Then we're going to use, just continue, he's trying to range me, so I'm just going to keep knocking him down, do a little block, every once, throw a little block in there, here and there, like there, and then get him down. That's how I fight tanks, guys. Especially ice tanks, you know, they put so much power into their defenses. If you take that power away and make them break to get up, that uses a lot of power, and that's how you kill tanks. But you know, I came out on top here, totally destroyed him. I hope this loadout helped you guys out. Credit to Balkan, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.